Hey guys, Marcy here, the Cranky Crafter. Welcome. If you're new here, we're doing the, we, meaning you and me, since you're along for the ride. We're doing the 2024 Advent Calendar from Art by Marlene, and we're doing it in collaboration with Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter, so I'll link her information below. I'm doing the even days. Laura's doing the odd days. I haven't managed to mess anything up yet, so I'm already impressed with myself. We're on day 8. And the fact that I've made it to day 8 without messing something up means I probably just jinxed myself, but here we go. We have a, look at that fun stencil. So, I have an idea. I have 2 colors here, Bimini Blue and Asian Blue, I think it's called. I think I'm going to go down with this blue color first, and then I'm going to come in and stencil with the Bimini Blue, which is kind of like a turquoise-y. That's my thought, that I'm going to use this whole stencil as like a background. What do we think about that? Let's try it. And I was going to use one of these brushes. I've used it once with acrylics, but it gets really hard after that, and I'm not sure that it would go on well with it now, so I'm going to try to wash this out, and maybe I'll just stick to using these just with inks. Excuse me. I mean, I'm sure people use those brushes with paint all the time. Maybe then maybe they're washing them out every time after. Maybe that's my mistake, that I didn't do that. I don't know if I like that color, but that's the color we got, so we're going with it. It's like a, I don't know what I thought it was going to be, but here we are. We're going in. Ivy is still recovering from fireworks. I know I keep talking about dumb old fireworks, but I think she's finally coming out the other side. But she has one of her favorite spots in the house is, well, basically it's anywhere that somebody is. She doesn't like being by herself. But she has this spot in the sunroom. So we have a sunroom at the back of the house, and it's got 3 big windows, and they have quite large like sills to them, like window ledges, large enough that she can get her 10-pound person. She's not a person, she's a dog. That would be a very small person. Her 10-pound self on that ledge, and that wouldn't really be an issue. I mean, it's not an issue, don't get me wrong. I don't mind that she's up there, but lately I've been taking to leaving the curtains closed because it's been so hot. Okay, so we're gonna put this something like this. Look how that conveniently just fits exactly. You'd think it was planned that way. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little bit of this on here. We're gonna see if it's gonna show up. If it doesn't, we'll have to figure something else out. All right, okay, let's do it. So she gets up on that ledge, but now since I've been taking to keeping the curtains shut, she's behind the curtain. She'll like manage to, you know, get herself tucked in on the ledge behind the curtain Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, it's subtle, but it's there, isn't it? Oh, I like it. I think we're gonna need a little bit more paint. So every time it reminds me of, like, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, you know, from The Wizard of Oz. Because all you can see is, like, a little lump of ivy. Well, today I was working in the kitchen, which the sunroom is right off of the kitchen. Okay, yeah, that's super fun. All right, that's fun. It's pretty light, but I think once it dries a little bit, you'll be able to see it quite a bit more. Let me wipe this paint up before I make a mess. So I'm working in the kitchen, doing the last of my food prep, and I hear like this scrabbling noise. I don't know, it was just a noise that I hadn't really heard before. And she had managed to use the curtain as like a hammock. I don't even know how to describe it, but she was not on the ledge anymore. She was cradled inside of the curtain as a hammock, but she was halfway down the back of the couch. Not behind the couch, she was still on the couch, but like using the back cushions. I have no idea how it happened, but then she realized that she was kind of floating in midair, and I think she decided she didn't like that. That's what I think. So I had to go in there and figure out what was what. Okay, so I have some images picked out that we're going to use. Art by Marlene ones. Look at this lady. Heck yeah. Who needs those bras? That's dumb. But I was thinking we could stand her on maybe this thing. Do you want it that way? No, I think I want it this way. On this. It almost kind of looks like a little rug, doesn't it? And then, okay, all right, just hear me out. I've got 4 different heads. I've got 4 different ones. I keep trying to use this one and it I just keep not choosing it. It looks a little bit creepy. You guys tell me that doesn't look a little bit creepy. I don't know about that. Then we have this one. No, I don't like that. This one. Okay, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Let's put that in the maybe pile. Or oh boy, then we have this one. I'd have to cut the neck off. That's pretty fun. I think I kind of like that one, but I'm wondering if we're gonna have to kind of move her a little bit. I can cut her little neck off because she doesn't really need that. Okay, but wait, there's more. Do we want to put glasses on her? Okay, that's good. Or do we want to give her different eyeballs? Oh. Oh boy. What do we think about that? I don't know about that. Let's try these other eyeballs. I'm kind of liking the glasses. Oh, but that's kind of good too. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Does she want a crown? Oh no. I mean, that's cute, but I think I want to try this. I think I like the bow better. Okay, glasses or eyeballs. I like the glasses. We're going to do the glasses. I know you guys maybe were shouting eyeballs, but I like the glasses. And I think I got paint on them. That's fine. It's okay. But first, I think, oh yeah, I forgot I got this little dog out too. We'll put him on when we're done. When we're done doing this bit. First, I think I want to try to outline some of this. Just to make it pop a little bit more. We're not using these, so I'm going to put those to the side. Do I want to use my Posca? I'll try it. I might want to just use my Uniball, but we'll try it and see. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Wipe that up. But this doesn't always like to work well. Maybe I can do some in white and some in black. Should I switch off? Maybe I'll do one row white and one row black. So yeah, Ivy always comes out of that window like panting so hard, and I'm like, Ives, you don't have to be in there. It's super hot. And then she'll just flail herself around on the wood floor because I think it feels good to her. I think because it's cooler. That's what I think. I'm going to try to use this jelly roll. This can be a little bit time consuming, but it really does make a difference, I think. Don't have to do it. But I think it helps things stand out a little bit. And if you wanted this, you know, to blend into the back, then you don't do it, right? Like maybe you wanted it more monotone. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Oh, should I do that one black too? No, I'm going to switch just like I did the other one. Oh, that was weird. So we're supposed to be in the triple digits this week. This is my last day. This is my last day of my weekend. And it's going to be triple digits when I'm at work this week, which is not going to be enjoyable. Thankfully, I work in the barn, not outside, you know, the whole time. But still not going to be fun. And guaranteed, the chickens, I have chickens. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I have chickens in the backyard. I probably shouldn't disclose how many chickens I have, but I'll tell you as long as you promise not to tell anybody. I have 8. Am I supposed to have 8? No, I'm not. So you guys, it's a secret. Don't tell anybody, okay? Anyway, they do not like the hot weather. The hot weather really stresses them out. I can barely see some of these marks, so I'm kind of just making it up as I go along. They can get heat stress really easily. And so when I was home, before I I just smeared it. Why did I do that one first? Because I'm not thinking about it. What was I saying? Oh, before I started back at work, I would go out there periodically when it was hot like that and basically spray them down and then spray water in the run and stuff. Here's the thing. They don't like to be super hot, but they also don't like being wet. So I have tried in the past to like set up the mister, because we bought a little mister for them. Yeah, they don't get in it. They don't like it. I don't know that it helps. I mean, it might help cool it down a little bit out there, just by the mere idea that there's water, you know, misting as opposed to just sun beating down. But they won't get in it. They're like, hell no. Not doing that. I don't know why you did that. That was a dumb idea. And I also will give them like frozen fruits and vegetables, because that really helps a lot. Oh, I did these two. Gee whiz, you guys. This is time consuming. Who has time for this? I do, apparently. So I would get, you know, like frozen bags of vegetables and take it out there. Or I would, now that I've started, we got to keep going all the way. Whose idea was to do this? I can't even see in my thing. This is like, I'm going to stand up to make sure you can even see. You can, right? Okay. White. This one's going to be black too. I didn't anticipate doing this bit, so you guys are just going to have to hang in there. Just hang in there, okay? It's fine. We'll be fine. What was I even saying? Oh, fruits and vegetables. I would freeze. I would get like muffin tins and pour water and canned corn in there and freeze it, and then pop them out and take them out there. Just really anything to help them stay cool. I would try to spray big puddles of water that they would just kind of stand in. They seem to do that okay. Like, they don't mind standing in the water. They just don't like being sprayed with water. But I mean, who can blame them? I don't want to be sprayed with water either. So that's where we're at. I think the last time I looked, it was going to be 105 tomorrow, 107, something like that. Too hot. Too hot. Just so you can understand, my goal is not to retire in the desert. If we get to retire, that's a big if. But the goal is not to do that here in the desert. I don't want to do that. I want to be somewhere else that is not desert. Some people might like it here. I've been here long enough now, and I'm ready to try something else. I think we've been here 15 years, I think. All right, let's switch to the white. And let's just get this show on the road. Still can't see anything. we moved out here for my husband's job. Funny that, right? And then said job was taken away from him. Gotta love it. We're almost there, guys. We're almost done. Are you still here? I'm trying to hurry. 'Cause you're like, this is so boring. Get on with it. I hear you. I can hear you. You're like, Marcy, why are you making me sit through this? Okay, I think that's good. All right, let's call that good. We can if we want. All right, so we're gonna do this. Oh, we need glue. I'm gonna put this this way. Isn't that what I said? Hope so, because that's just what I did. And then we got this lady that's like, I've had enough of this being restrained. So, booyah. Taking all that off. Yep, don't want none of that. Okay, so I need to trim this gal's neck off. I always think it's funny when I'm watching Laura. She does a lot of glue book stuff. And so at any given time you can come into her video and she's saying something about cutting off body parts or storing body parts in bags, and I'm probably going to get kicked off YouTube right now for saying that. But it's just because she's, you know, cutting stuff up. Paper. She's cutting paper up. Let me clarify so that the FBI agents that are watching us. Is this what I'm doing now? I think so. OMG. You. Okay. I have to be honest. The last one I did wasn't really funny. Not funny. That's not what I meant to say. I wasn't fond of it. You guys, sometimes my brain doesn't work all the way. I wasn't really fond of the last video. It was a little bit too, what's that? Oh, that's her neck. Let me throw that away. I just didn't really enjoy, I don't know. You'll see it when you see it and it'll be fine. Okay, so I have this little quote. Sassy and badassy. Yeah, but I think I want to, put a little bit of color on the edge. Maybe, maybe like this. Yeah, let's do that one. What is it? Picked raspberry. I'm just getting some practice in and doing the edges. Because if you'll remember, one time I said I wasn't very good at it. Still not. Shouldn't be that hard, but apparently it is for me. All right. So I think we're going to do that. Oh, hold the phone, because I have to put some string under it, but I got this little guy, and he has to be part of it. He has to be part of what's going on with the party hat, because he's like, woohoo, take it off. Not in a weird way. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean. Like, do it with your damn self if you want to. Okay, but first we need string. Do we want... Oh, pretty sure we do want that one. gonna need to be kind of big, isn't it? Okay, that's, yeah, all right. But before we do that, let's add some color, okay? And okay, we're gonna add some, you got it, dots. Don't think we can go a whole show and not have dots. And we're just gonna brighten some of this up a little bit. We won't do all of them, promise. But it makes it pop, I think. Kind of like, you know, your bones when you get out of bed in the morning. Or is that just me? Maybe that's just me. Ooh, let's do some purple swirls in her hair. Yes. I wish I had curly hair. Do you guys have curly hair? Not me. Mine is like straight as can be. I can try to braid it. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't make it curly. Wish it did. I wish it did. She doesn't really have, I should have snipped that a little bit, but I didn't. She doesn't really have any space for freckles, you guys. But we're going to give her some bright pink lips. Ooh la la. Okay. And we'll color this in a little bit. My husband has curly hair. And he keeps it cut super duper short because he doesn't like dealing with it. And my middle kid got the majority of the curls. The other two got like wave, but none of them ended up with this stick straight business that I have. Not bitter about that at all, as you can tell. Because, you know, like, back in the day when everybody was getting perms and stuff. Yeah, I did that. You know what, actually? I was part of that generation that's like, whose mothers, thanks Ma, thought it was a good idea to perm their hair when they're like 5 years old. So you're sitting there, you know, with your like Tony perm solution burning your brain cells out of your eyeballs. Does that even happen? I don't think so, but that's what it felt like. Smelled terrible. Yeah, so that was great fun. Okay. Did that. What else do I want to do? I feel like I want, let's see if I can get it to work. Oh, that's a lot. It's fine. It's all right. I just want it to be a little bit brighter. So we're doing this. Because, you know, this looks really Christmassy. I don't care. Christmas can be whatever you make it. Right? Okay. All right. Okay, that's kind of cute. And let's do some of this like this. Whoa. When I started growing out my hair, do I want more dots over there? Can you ever have too many? Probably. I told my husband that he was going to have to braid it. And he did. He does, begrudgingly. But it's funny because he talks to himself the whole time he does it. I mean, I think he's talking to me, but he's like, this doesn't look very good. This isn't tight enough. It just makes me laugh because it sounds like, you know, something that we would say. Okay, let's do this. Whoa. Glue like this. And I know I'm going to need more. So I'm just going to preemptively put it down. Sassy and badassy. That's me. That's what that is. Sassy and badassy. Oh, if I do that, I think I'll do it behind. Uh-oh. Oh, there's his party hat. Can't lose his party hat. And I think I want, oh, bother. I can't get it. It'd be great if I had tweezers. I do have tweezers. It would be great if I used tweezers. I don't use them. He's like, woohoo! Party! Party at our house. Did it again. What was I saying? Oh, I think I want to add some white, just a little bit. I do have red on here, but wasn't really showing up as well as I like. So we're changing it to white, and I like that better. And the little flip-flops. She's got little flip-flops on. Like that. Do we want to outline some of those? No, I think we're going to leave it. Are we going to leave it? Or do we want to outline some of that in black? Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness, you guys. I've kept you on here for days. Let's just, okay, let me just check it. Let me just try, see what I think. Do I want to do it? Do I want to leave it? I'm just going to do the pink ones. Oh, my days. You guys, you know, you can say, stop jabbering. I think I talk more on here than I do in real life. I mean, this is real life, but you know what I mean. Okay. All right. Now, let's get a ribbon. Let's get a ribbon, and then we have to glue on the back. Oh, boy. What color do we want? Yep, that one. That was fast, wasn't it? That bit was. Hopefully you're still here and I'm not just talking to my darn self. There's that. Okay, real fast like. Number 8. I have no idea what I'm going to use the rest of these papers for, or these envelopes. Probably to cut out these super fun images. That's my guess. This one is going to have octopus legs on it. Do octopi have legs? No. I don't, I mean, I guess kinda, right? Kinda they have legs. These are the things that my brain thinks about. Do octopi have legs? They're not legs, they're, do we call them legs? Tentacles. Is that the right word? There's that. Day 8 is in the books, and you get a few octopi legs along with it. Okay? Sassy and badassy. What do we think about that? She is something. I love her. Okay, so you guys, what were we on? 8. I just said it. Day 8. So if you want to see day 9, then you're going to have to go over to Laura's channel. And I hope you do, because she's over there doing amazing stuff that's also funny, because she's hilarious. So yeah, head over there for the next one, and I'll see you next time.